Hey guys, I'm out here at Nice Wonder Farms, first gen farmer. Got something I want to show you today. All the fences on our property. We've put up about almost 5 miles of barbed wire, 5 strand. When I first started about a year ago, had no idea, never put a fence up in my life. Didn't have a clue about putting a fence up. Through trial and error and a lot of research, I figured a few things out. So I want to talk to you a little bit about bracing, about this tool that I've got in my hand that looks kind of funny if you've never seen it, and some of the stuff that goes into this here. This is a brace, one of my brace posts for a long line that goes down through there. There's a gate that runs across here that I've got open, and so this will be my corner post here. Now, what forms this post? This is an 8-inch post, treated pine. 8 inches are right. I wouldn't go any smaller. If you can get a 7 to 8 inch post, that's usually how they run them. I wouldn't get anything smaller than that. Very heavy post. This was a 7.5 foot post. And then this cross brace here is a 4-inch post. It was, I want to say it was about 7 feet long, 6.5 feet long. We cut them all to about 6 feet. That was our spacing we did here. And then this post here, this is a 4 to 5 inch post here that I've got up for our brace. It was a 7.5 foot post. Now both of these posts, we've got them set. I'm going to say we've got them in the ground 20 inches, 24 inches between there. That's where we tried to set them up at, give or take, do if there was a rock in the way with the auger or whatever we might be doing. We drilled all these holes with a tractor and an auger. So that's kind of the basic setup. You can see here, there's something on these fences I didn't know anything about. You have to have these brackets. These nail in very easy to the ends of this cross brace here, and then nails into your upright brace post. Now this here, this wire that we've got at heart, it's a brace wire, is what they call it. Didn't know about this. I went to buy my fencing supplies. Some guy that's in line, I'm getting my stuff, and he said, "Hey, you forgot your brace wire." No idea what he's talking about. So I had to learn. I know how to do it now, but very important. What this does is, as a fence goes down this line, and this is the end post, it's pulling that way. So it wants to flip that post, wants to flip this 8-inch post towards it. So it wants to roll it that way. And it also wants to pull this post that way. So effectively what we're doing is, this is very tight. You can see that's very tight all the way down. You put a nail on the side here, wrap it around, put a nail down there, then you link it together, the ends, and you just twist. You can see this is twisted. You stuck a hammer in there and twisted. The same thing down here at the bottom. You can't see that, but same thing. Get it very tight, and what it does is it will pulls the top of this one down to the bottom of that one, and keeps that one from trying to flip. So it keeps the bottom in the ground. Keeps this thing straight as an arrow. Hope it stays for the rest of my life. Maybe that'll be my kids' punishment when they get older, having to have to repair all this. So it's been good now. It's been here a year. So that's the basic elements of what a corner brace components need. So you need if it's like this with a gate, you're going to need an 8-inch post, about a 5-inch post for upright, and then a cross brace is going to be about a 4-inch post with, and then your other stuff you'll need from the hardware is going to be brace wire, brackets for your cross brace, and some nails to nail that in with. So if you got that, you have built a one section of a corner. Of course, if you want to come off and there wasn't a gate here, it'd be another cross brace, another upright, another wire, more brackets and nails, and same thing as this though. Just repeat it. Now this thing, I'm going to get to this. This is looking for a way to stretch my fence, and I had always been told to come along, put a chain to it, has this deal on the end of it, and come along it. You got to hook it up to every 5 strands, anywhere you got to do it. I bought that. Well, a buddy of mine that I work with, he showed this one of these to me. This is a new one. This is mine. I bought this one. I used his at first to try it out, but man, this thing stretches it tight. It can be a one-man job if you got a little coordination. Better with 2, but man, it gets it really tight. We broke some wire with these things to get them so tight, but very easy to hook up. It's got this piece here that has a little closer so you can see that. This little metal piece here, and this is a little hook, and you can see there's a little, if you can see that there, there's a little gap there where the barbed wire will slide in. You slide the barbed wire through here, and then you'll twist it to where it's not lined up with the barbed wire, and then tighten it down, and you've effectively trapped the barbed wire in there. So remember that part. I'm going to show you how you hook this up to the fence. So on this top wire here, this fence is already stretched, but I just want to show you the basic idea. As you can see, I'm just lining my slot up, twist it, and then pull that tight. Now, this thing's on there. It's hanging on there. So now what I'll do, you turn it in this direction. Now, if this fence was not pulled tight already, those teeth right here on the end are going to dig into your post and give you a good lever there. And you would basically just come around the post. You're going to pull it around this way, and you're going to just walk around the post. And man, that fence gets so tight. Now, if you have some skill, you can put your hip on this side of this thing, and as you get closer, you can nail it that way. You can twist around backwards and nail it this way. But man, it can almost be a one-man job, and I've done some of them one-man job, but two guys with this, or two women, doesn't matter. You can nail this thing in. So this is a really effective tool. I think it cost me. Got it at the local co-op. There's the brand and the here's the item number if you're interested in that. So it does really good. I've been really pleased with this thing, but I think it's around $30, $25, somewhere in that range. So very heavy duty, and it's a heavy piece of equipment, so it's not going anywhere as long as I keep up with it. But yeah, that's a fence stretcher. That's how you do a corner brace. Any questions, comments, tips, pointers, something you say I did wrong? Like I said, I was learning trial and error. I'm first generation farmer doing this less than a year, and I'll take anything I can get. So I want to thank you for your time, and if you need anything, got any questions, just comment below.